Today's problem: A, B and C were partners. Their profit sharing ratio is given 5:3:2. Balance sheet as on 1st April 2018 was as follows. After the balance sheet, they told us that C retired on the above date and partner agreed that. First adjustment is of goodwill. We have to calculate goodwill of the firm, and then the goodwill of the retiring partner. In second adjustment, they told us to make provision for doubtful debts. Third adjustment, stock is to be appreciated by 10%. Fourth adjustment, patents are valueless. Fifth, building is to be appreciated by 20%. And last adjustment, they told us that sundry creditors is to be paid rupees 2000 more. We have to pass journal entries as well as we have to prepare evaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the new firm. So let us start. Now we have to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the reconstituted firm. We have to make transferring of balance sheet given in the problem. So see the liability side. I have transferred sundry creditors here in inner column because there is an adjustment. Then employees provident fund. Employees provident fund belongs to the employee of the firm. It will be paid to the employees after their retirement, so it cannot be transferred to the capital accounts, so it will remain in the liability side of the firm. Capitals I have transferred here, and reserve fund has been distributed between all the partners in their old ratio. Then workmen compensation reserve, as there is no adjustment on this reserve, will distribute this reserve between all the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Okay. Now the asset side. I have transferred cash here because there is no adjustment related to cash or bank. Then debtors, stock, furniture, patents and building. Debtors, stock and patents and building, they have adjustment, so I have written the amounts in inner column. This is the posting of old balance sheet. Now we will solve adjustments. In first adjustment we have to calculate goodwill. So first we will solve the goodwill in the working note. In this problem, as new ratio is not given and old ratio after cancelling retiring partner share will remain as it is 5:3, it is assumed that gaining ratio of the continuing partners is 5:3. Now we will make valuation of goodwill. First we have to calculate total profit. Total profit is equal to, there are profits, 4 years profits and losses are given, so total profit is equal to profits minus loss. So 14,400 plus 20,000 plus 15,600 and minus the loss given rupees 10,000. So the answer will be, total of these amount is 50,000 minus 10,000 is equal to 40,000. So total profit is 40,000. Now average profit. Average profit is equal to total profit divided by number of years. That is total profit 40,000 and we have taken profits and losses of 4 years, so divided by 4, so average profit is 10,000. Now goodwill. is equal to average profit into number of years purchase. Average profit is 10,000 into 2 years purchase. So goodwill of the firm is rupees 20,000. Goodwill of the firm is equal to rupees 20,000. Now we have to calculate retiring partner's goodwill. Therefore, retiring partner, that is C is the retiring partners. C's share of goodwill is equal to 20,000 into C's share in the problem was 2 upon 10. So 2 upon 10. So C's share of goodwill will be rupees 4,000. Okay. We have calculated goodwill of the retiring partners rupees 4,000. As we know, there is an existing goodwill in the balance sheet asset side, and existing goodwill should be written off between all the partners in their old ratio. So I have transferred existing goodwill from the balance sheet here and distributed between all the partners in their profit sharing ratio 5:3:2. Now the goodwill we have calculated, that is rupees 4,000, retiring partners goodwill. We have to adjust, we have to pass the adjustment entry. So we can write it here for practice. The entry will be A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to C's capital account, that is continuing partners account debit to retiring partners capital account, that is gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. Now the amounts, we have to distribute 4,000 goodwill between these two partners in their gaining ratio, which is 5:3. So the amounts will be 2,500, 1,500 and 4,000. Okay. Now goodwill adjusted in the accounts of A and B. This will be the narration. Now we will make the posting in the problem. See the entry, A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to C's capital account. So debit side of A and B's capital account to C's capital account, 2,500 and 1,500 and dash. And now the second posting, credit side of C's capital account by A's capital account, 2,500 in C's column by B's capital account, 1,500 in C's column. A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to C's capital account. This is the posting of this entry. So we have finished first adjustment and now we will calculate second adjustment. See the second adjustment, 5% provision for doubtful debts is to be made on debtors. So they told us to make provision of 5% on debtors. See the debtors are rupees 8,000 and 5% will be rupees 400. So less provision rupees 400. Outer column will be 7,600 and provision will be loss. So to provision for doubtful debts 400. Okay. Now the next adjustment, stock to be appreciated by 10%. Stock to be appreciated means value will be increased. So add appreciation. $4,000. Total will be 44,000 outer column. And increase in the value of asset is profit. So buy stock 4,000. Patents are valueless. There are patents of rupees 4,000 less reduction. All amount is reduced because they are valueless, so outer column will be nil, that is 0. And reduction in the asset is loss, so patents 4,000. Now building to be appreciated by 20%. We have to appreciate building, so add appreciation 20%, so 20% will be 12,000 and total will be 72,000 outer column. And appreciation is our profit, so by building 12,000. Now the next adjustment, sundry creditors to be paid rupees 2,000 more than the book value, so we have to pay 2,000 rupees more, so add to be paid more rupees 2,000. So now sundry creditors will be rupees 12,000 and increase in the liability is our loss, so to sundry creditors rupees 2,000. Okay, now we will tally the problem. First we have to tally revaluation account. Credit total is 16,000 and debit total is 6,400, so 16,000 we will deduct 6,400 from 16,000, so the amount will be 9,600, which will be transferred to partners capital account. The balance will be distributed between all the partners in their old profit sharing ratio, that is 5:3:2. So the distribution will be 4,800, 2,880 and 1920. Now the second posting, credit side of capital account by revaluation account 4800, 2880 and 1920. Okay, now no entry is remaining, so we will tally now partners capital account. Okay, credit total 58,800 and debit total is 5,500, so 58,800 we will deduct this amount, that is 5,500 from this amount, so the balance will be 53,300. Now the second partner, his total is 40,280. We will deduct debit total from that amount and the balance will be 36,980. Now the third partner, that is retiring partner, he is taking his share from every item and then he will go outside the business. Now we are tallying C's capital account, that is retiring partner's capital account. Total is 32,520. His account is debited by rupees 1,200, so we will deduct 1,200 from that and the balance will be 31,320. His balance we will not write here because his balance will be remain as his loan in the business, so C is loan account will be the heading for that. he is not no more partner in the business, so he will remain as a creditor of the business, and he is giving loan. His dues will be considered as loan to the firm, so we'll transfer it here. C's loan 31,320. And now continuing partners balances were remain as balance, so two balance carried down and their balances will be called as capitals. So capitals A and B only, 53,300 and 36,980. Now we will make total of these items and asset side and tally the balance sheet. So total of this side will be 1,38,600 and total of liability side will be 1,38,600. So we have completed the problem. We'll pass journal entry now. As per posting, we have made posting. So first entry will be of reserve fund transferred to partners capital account. So the entry will be reserve fund account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account to C's capital account. The amount was distributed between the partners, so 6,000, and the distribution was 3,000, 1,800 and rupees 1,200. Reserve fund transferred and distributed in old PSR. Reserve fund transferred and distributed between old profit sharing ratio. This will be the narration. Now the next entry, we have distributed workmen compensation reserve also. So workmen compensation reserve account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account to C's capital account. Total workmen compensation reserve was rupees 2,000 and we have distributed it 1,600 and 400. Workmen compensation reserve transferred and distributed in old profit sharing ratio. Now next entry. After that entry, see which entry we have passed. See the problem. From the balance sheet, we have written off the goodwill. So we will pass the entry of writing of the goodwill. So A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, C's capital account debit to goodwill account, that is to goodwill premium account. You can say 3,000, 1,800, 1,200. Total is 6,000. So existing goodwill written off. Now the next entry. After the posting of the balance sheet, we have made the we have solved the adjustment. In first adjustment, we have to solve the entry of goodwill, which we have passed already in the working note. So repeat that entry. A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to C's capital account, and the amounts are 2,500, 1,500 and 4,000. And now the narration. C's share of goodwill C's share of goodwill adjusted in gaining ratio, that is 5:3. This will be the narration. Now second adjustment, they have told us to make the provision. Will pass the entry of provision for doubtful debts, revaluation of patents and sundry creditors in one entry only. So revaluation account debit to provision for doubtful debts, amount is 400, to patents and to creditors, sundry creditors, amounts are 4,000 and 2,000. So the total is 6,400. And the narration. Revaluation of assets and liabilities. Now the next entry. Next entry will be of stock and building, revaluation of stock and building. So the entry will be stock account debit, building account debit, 4,000, 12,000 to revaluation account, total is 16,000. Narration will be revaluation of assets, or you can say increase in the value of asset or appreciation in the value of asset, anything. After that entry, we have made the second posting of that entry, that is, and all adjustments are finished. So we have tallied the revaluation account and calculated revaluation profit. So now we will pass entry of revaluation profit. So revaluation account debit to A's capital account, to B's capital account, to C's capital account. We have tallied the revaluation account. The balance was rupees 9,600, and this 9,600, that is revaluation profit, was distributed between the all partners in their old profit sharing ratio. So distribution will be 4,800, 2,880 and 1,920 to the third partner. So being the revaluation profit distributed between all partners in old PSR. This will be the narration. After tallying the valuation account, we have tallied retiring partner's capital account and transferred his balance to his loan account. So now we will pass that entry, that is C's capital account debit to C's loan account. So C's capital account debit to C's loan account 31,320. We have transferred C's dues from the business to his loan account. So narration, balance of C's capital account, that is dues of C, are transferred to, were transferred to C's loan account. They have not given a single penny to him at the time of retirement. They have transferred all his dues to his loan account. This will be the entry, and this will be the last journal entry in this problem. Okay, that's all for today.